Welcome back to the table, Ring of Contrarians. Last week, the party was suddenly set upon by 3 huge gorilla-like monstrosities. Most of the party headed out onto the beach to take care of them, while Vola and their orcish host hid in the bowels of the beached ship. Once the beach was again safe and quiet, the group split up to continue investigating the island, while Birdie and Leofin went into the woods looking for herbs and plants and anything else they could find. The rest of the crew decided to go swimming with megalodons. One Nessie and an excited druid later, the party agreed to take a long rest and set out to find the source of the green trails of magic in the morning. Take it away, Dio.
So, y'all thought it'd be like real nice and calm this morning. No. I need each one of you to go into your inventory for your equipment and just pick something out.
Just a random item?
Yeah, it's your choice. Pick whatever you want.
Leather armor.
All right.
Fair enough. Okay.
Okay.
Blanket.
A blanket.
Grappling
Horn.
hook.
A horn. Grappling hook. All right.
Wait, what'd you say? Horn?
Horn.
Oh,
I have a horn.
I heard something else. I was like, wait, what?
No,
Is it like a musical instrument horn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tool.
Just had it for a while.
I've never used it. He has a proficiency in horns, but Dio just never plays the horn.
Vola and Kaine, what are y'all choosing?
All I have is this dagger.
All right.
It's Zyphos' dagger, but yeah.
What a cuck.
Okay. Vola.
Golden chalice.
Okay. I need everybody to make a intelligence investigation check.
Okay.
Ooh.
17.
Investigation.
Yes.
Okay.
Intelligence is a stupid stat. That's why mine's the one that comes after 4. Or is it 3?
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got a 14.
All right. So Vola got a 14. Kaine got a 12. Dio.
Dio got a 13.
Okay.
17 for Birdie.
All right.
10.
Okay.
19 plus 1, 20.
All right. Cool.
All right.
We'll continue with the morning. So,
That's ominous. Ugh.
as the party gets up and the warm kind of, I want to, not quite muggy, just like really humid environment of this island, you get up and make your way out of the hull of the ship, ready for the day. Had a decent meal of 4-armed gorilla last night and really hit the spot. Got you back in tip-top shape and ready to take on whatever the fuck the day is going to bring you.
Oh boy.
So, what are you going to do?
Birdie is going to start out with her morning routine, which she's probably already been doing for a while.
Zach was just watching.
Of course.
Dio is going to ask Vola if she wants to continue with halfling lessons.
Okay.
Yeah, after I wash my face and reapply my paint, because it's been forever, we can do halfling lessons.
I'll be kind of keeping an eye out for any unusual animals, just kind of watching the tree line and everything.
Okay.
Also, I get create water ready, because I know we're going to fucking need that when we leave.
Okay.
And Kaine's reading her manga next to Zyphos.
Okay.
Occasionally point out a panel or two.
Uh-huh.
All right. Leofin, give me a perception check.
12 plus 6, 18.
Damn, I forgot your perception is amazing.
Yeah, and go ahead and give me a insight check into learning your lessons and whatnot. See how productive your halfling lesson is today. So,
13.
you learn maybe like one or two phrases. It's a little distracting being on this island, and the past events of late has just kind of distracted you a little bit from the lesson, but you pick up on a couple of things.
Cool.
Leofin, as you're looking out into the jungle / forest that is the foliage around here, you see a lot of fog kind of moving in and out of it. Every once in a while you think you might see a shadow like go from one tree to another, but ends up being nothing, and you get this constant feeling that something is watching you.
Does anyone else feel like we're being watched by something?
I haven't felt unwatched since we stepped foot on this beach.
I'm always technically watched, so, I mean, you kind of get used to it.
Now, with the fog, I don't know. I almost think keep thinking I see something out there, but I can't be sure.
Sorry. Is the orc around?
He seems to be missing at this point.
Was he here when we woke up?
He was, he walked off on the beach going down the other way. He for Siphos, he had been like coming in and out. He never slept the entire time. He just would rest for a little bit, and then after like 30 minutes, he'd get up and start walking again.
So, after having interacted with this orc for the last day, could I say that might activate my Know Your Enemy skill?
Sure.
So you spend at least 1 minute observing or interacting with another creature outside of combat.
Yeah,
You can learn information about its capabilities compared to your own strength, dex, constitution, armor class, HP levels, fighter levels,
Yeah,
etc.
no, that'll definitely work.
Cool. Just, you know, Birdie's like kind of keeping an eye on it.
Okay.
And everyone else in the party.
Because even if he isn't full of the madness,
Yeah.
Obviously he's not. He's still affected by the after effects of said madness. Like, he still believes that this god
I'm not gonna lie, I was
is going to
thinking
come
the
back for him.
So basically, you just get to look at his stats.
It's pretty much.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. That will work. What else are y'all up to this morning? As it's now starting to move off into afternoon a little bit.
Okay, so, if everyone's rested, who wants to go to the center of the island?
I mean, where else were we supposed to go?
I think it's a good idea.
Well, fair enough. I don't think we can get home.
Not yet.
Have we heard from the ship this morning?
I would have to contact the ship in order for us to interact with them, so no.
Alright, well, if there's a bird on the island, I can send him a message, but that's about it.
Have I seen
I was
much,
fixing to ask. Oh.
Alright, have I seen much wildlife at all?
Yeah.
Other than, like,
besides
the
giant
violent
creatures.
things?
There's been, mostly like strange, odd creatures that you've seen, being like the displacer beasts and the four-armed gorilla. It's a lot of it's like that.
Okay, great.
Are we talking like two-headed skinks and like weird beetles?
Yeah.
Well,
I know what you're thinking. I
Yeah.
thought she said two-headed skanks. And
I did too. I was like, what? Oh, skinks. Okay.
Don't you hate
As
those
in the
kinds of...
lizard-like creature.
Yeah.
Don't you hate those kinds of people that have two heads and are also a skank?
I know. God, they just...
Most of them have blue tongues. They're easy to tell apart from regular skinks.
Cyphers looks at his tongue.
Hi, but yeah, let's go to the center of the island. Why not? Hi, should we bring our orcish companion with us?
We might as well see if he wants to go as well.
Birdie just kind of scans the beach. Does she see him?
No, he's not on this beach right now.
I don't think our orcish companion is coming.
Oh, well.
Don't know if he cares this much.
Yeah, well.
To be honest, I think he's rather afraid of the center of the island, so... Or not really afraid, but at least definitely apprehensive.
Right.
I don't blame him. This forest is just full of hate.
Hi, there's a big fuck off shark thing in the ocean and a bunch of fuck off gorillas.
Don't forget the fuck off cat thing.
Oh, right, I forgot about the fuck off cat thing.
And the wolves.
And the
Dog
fuck off
things.
and the fuck off dogs.
There's a lot of fuck off here.
Hi.
Can we call this fuck off?
Yeah, again, why did we come to this island?
Because it was for adventures.
We didn't
Hi.
really come here. We kind of crashed.
Yeah, we showed up here, unfortunately.
No, we showed up on a reef, and then we decided to drag our happy asses to here.
Hi, but you wouldn't have
We
met
couldn't
an
get
orc.
off the reef.
Well, no, we can now. So?
No. But if we go... It's better to check
Yeah.
the center, because this definitely is not right. This is... Personally, I'm getting a sense of rift activity, but that's more just... The fuck off beast and everything are not...
Right.
There's standing red flags everywhere.
Also,
That is a good point.
I've got to have more songs in my repertoire. This is the best way to do it, is having more adventures.
Clive was
I
the
would
smart one
agree.
in this group.
Also, I'm not sure how I'm going to incorporate a song about six-legged gorillas into my list, but I'll figure it out. I'm sure a giant shark will scare the kitties or something like that.
I'm sure you're great
Silent
with
shit.
parties.
I am good at parties.
He
Actually,
started
he
several.
probably would be good at parties.
You're not wrong. Adult themed parties, I'm sure. But
I
but
am
if-
not a sexual deviant.
That's actually true.
I just
I don't think
stare
I've
him
ever
cold
seen
in the
Dio
face.
do anything any more perverted than Leofin.
In fact,
There
the
was
last
once, but
I tried to hit on a gnome and it didn't work out, but again,
your
I'm
problem.
was she a gnome?
Huh?
That's your problem. You hit on a gnome.
Oh, that's very rude.
No, you have to wait
Short
for gnomes.
people
You
have-
have to wait for gnomes to hit on you.
Short people have to
They're
stick together.
very, very specific
But I thought
about their mating rituals.
I can woo anybody with
When you
my
only
music.
come up to her chest, I can understand.
Gnomes and
Gnome.
gnomes and halflings are about the same size.
You're still shorter.
Not all the time, especially not with gnomish women. Why are we
Birdie-
having this discussion?
Birdie is
I don't know,
slowly
actually.
herding everybody into the
Right.
woods.
Also, there
instead
was
of
that
going into the
time
woods,
I
though.
supposedly accidentally
into the woods.
Yes.
All right,
If
never
we
mind.
go this way a bit, and I gesture down the beach towards where I saw that the nearest road heading towards the center. When I was up in the sky, I did see that there were a number of roads that led to the center.
Like actual roads?
More like a path, but it was clear of foliage.
Well,
So
that'd
we
be
might-
easier to traverse than going through the underbrush.
Yeah.
I'm voting paths.
Hi, path. Why not?
Okay, cool.
All right.
Instead of going through the fuck off forest, I shall name this island.
This is the fuck off island.
Aye, absolutely.
Hey, Cyclos,
Yes.
I'm going to do that magicy wagicy armory stuff for yourself, buddy. Just in case. If this island has taught us anything at all.
You're not wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mage Armor.
Also, you might
I do the Superman.
use your magic eyes.
Why is everyone telling me how to use my magic?
that
today? This
doesn't.
is-
Would that actually help? Because we've
Aye.
already discovered that pretty much everything through the island
Aye, that's fair.
is magically.
Maybe
So-
there's something that we missed.
I'm just trying to give myself more time to get to Cyclos if something does attack him.
Hi, Miss Clive.
I miss Clive too.
As y'all are talking and walking down the beach, you
A 6-armed crab walks by with 6 different sized pinchers.
y'all eventually walk up and find the path that Leofin had sort of described. As you look down it, veers, it kind of winds a little bit, but for the most part, it's just a straight path.
Can we see this building thing in the center down this path, or is it kind of
no, it hills up a little bit,
Okay.
and it's not visible from right here.
Okay.
The path just kind of climbs on a slight incline. What you can see is that it is definitely free of any foliage. There's nothing but very short grass, almost like it's been trimmed, manicured grass just all the way across this path. And there are totems set at distances of 5 feet from each other, each one of them having a different kind of shell atop of it.
Huh. I didn't see those from the sky.
I'm throwing on my detect magic, my magic eyeballs.
Okay.
I would like to look for a stick that is at least 8 feet long. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight, just needs to be longer than
All
I
right,
am
give me a
tall.
survival check.
Are there any killer squirrels?
No.
Okay.
I'm not even going to ask for a check on that. Okay.
11.
11. You find a stick that is about 7
Okay.
feet long.
That'll do.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm holding it by one end and I'm just using it like a blind man out in front of me, tapping the ground as we walk down this path, because that's suspicious as fuck.
That's a smart idea.
I got a 19 for perception.
All right. As you're started walking down this path, getting closer to these totems, you can see that the totem is made out of carved, kind of like driftwood. It looks like it's almost been shaped. The carving is so masterful. Mm-hmm. It's like somebody shaped it with clay itself. And a shell just kind of is incorporated, yes.
There you go.
Yes, the shell is incorporated into the wood to where it almost looks like the wood itself is growing into the shell, and is very well done. There are several different kinds. A lot of spiral shaped ones of different colors, ones that look like the spiky conch shells, some others that are just kind of almost look like oyster shells.
Mm-hmm. Is there any magic coming off this?
There is magic coming off of it. It looks like a type of warding magic, and the school is abjuration.
And that's not just on this one, it's on
Every totem.
Okay, so there's some kind of warding on all of these.
And they're set in sets that are directly across from each other every
Yes.
5 feet. I take my stick and I wave it in the space in between the little dudes.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens?
No.
I poke one.
You poke a totem.
I poke a totem with the stick. I am 7 feet away from it.
Nothing happens.
Maybe it's warding magic to keep the path safe just for travelers? Maybe it keeps the beasts away?
Yeah, on this island, there are many travelers.
Well, I mean,
Can
this path
I
is
see
pretty-
any ruins or
No.
anything maybe around it or?
No, not as of right now. Just totems spiked into the ground alongside the path.
Well, there's no travelers really now, except for us, but maybe in the past there were.
Oh, fair enough.
The path looks like it's been pretty well maintained.
Does the grass act like it does with the other foliage? It has the green tendrils coming up as
Yes, just about everything here. It kind of permeates through everything that is connected to the island.
Okay. I was making sure it's this is not off limits or something like that. It's oh, we fucked up.
Hi, here, let me try something. I cast dancing lights and try to arrange them in the form of a humanoid.
Mm-hmm.
Then have them walk around the area, see if anything happens to it.
Or like down the path, or
Yeah,
the
past the totems and such.
past the totems, like into the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you do see a very large creature come crashing down on top of your white person.
Oh,
It smashes down into the ground and notices that what it is attacking isn't like real. It starts looking up and around, and then it starts moving off into the forest.
Think it didn't see us?
No.
Birdie already had her sword out. She was like, had an arm out in front of Leofin, and Cyphus like, meh, looking to guard him.
Cyphus, what kind of magic did you say this was again?
Abjuration. I want to do minor illusion. I'm gonna do a little Dio. Just like maybe 20 feet past this like a walkway into the forest.
Hi, look, it's me.
Same creature comes barreling through the forest, just like smashing onto the ground, and it's like it looks like a giant, almost kind of like a praying mantis, just chitin coming all off of it in different ways, and it's just smashing giant claws into the ground, and they dig down deep, and it notices again that what it attacked doesn't seem to be real after a few strikes, and it like stands up and starts looking around again, and you just see it scuttle away.
Does it look directly at us?
It looks in y'all's direction.
Cyphus, send it just up the path as if it was walking up the path, past that same point.
Hi, hold on. Let me try that.
If it's a warding magic, I think it's literally just to protect the trail.
Hi, because that thing should have seen us, right?
You would think.
Like, looking at
Just
the
as I
trail,
thought.
is there like a visible like a physical thing that we can see that shows like, hey, like the what is it, like the overgrowth from like outside of the trail just doesn't like penetrate a certain point, or
Any like tall grass or anything growing towards the trail doesn't look like it immediately stops, but it definitely peters off very quickly before it hits the trail itself.
So there's no hard cutoff on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Birdie is going to, with her sword drawn, her Muto sword drawn, she's going to walk very carefully forward past the first set of totems.
Mm-hmm.
And does anything happen?
No.
Okay.
Like you're walking further on the path.
I'm further on the path.
Okay.
I'm going to go to the point where Minor Illusion Dio had just walked off the path.
Okay.
I'm going to go to that point, watching the woods where we saw this thing pop out of.
Okay.
I'm going to be holding...
it's not a very smart idea. The totems are literally for the trail's protection.
I'm on
We should
I'm
just
on
go
the
to the
trail.
center.
I'm still on the path, but I'm like adjacent to the place where this thing popped out, but I'm on the path. Like I'm staying
Okay, you're
on
still
the path.
in the... Okay,
I'm
I
still-
thought you were going
No,
into the
I'm
forest.
staying on the path,
okay.
adjacent to where the Minor Illusions and the Dancing Lights have both been attacked. Like where they went off the path,
Yeah.
I'm walking past
Okay.
that space.
Good to know. I was about to roll and have a monster maybe attack you. So, as you...
Yeah, Vola still says sorry what she said just as she sees like Birdie walk towards like where this like Dio is off the trail, of just like, hey, I really think that these are just for the trail's protection. We shouldn't mess with anything. We should just continue to the center.
I just want to make sure it can't see us.
As you're looking off into the forest, there's no sign of anything, really. It almost seems a little bit peaceful at present,
Okay.
despite how quick and frantic that creature could just jump out of nowhere.
Good to know. I'm going to wave the others forward to come follow me up the trail.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems safe enough.
Probably should keep our voices down just in case.
Io, now I really want to yell.
Theo,
Hi, now seems like a good time for the bagpipes.
now seems like a good time to be contrary.
I'm not going to lie, it actually would be interesting to see if they actually came on the path. But maybe we should just go to the
Hi, we
center
could
first.
fly around as well.
We'll test this another time. Next time we visit.
Alright, yeah,
Fuck Off
next
Island.
time we visit Fuck Off Island. Alright, there's gonna be a next time.
Kaine, watch where you're walking.
If you
walk
really
off
want
the
to try,
path
you
while
can do
you're
it
reading,
on the
you're
way
gonna be in
back
trouble.
from the center.
Okay. So, as the party continues, it takes a good 3 hours of walking down this path. You eventually come to a very wide open area. It's completely devoid of all trees, anything. It kind of looks like the path itself continued out and is taking control of this entire area. Again, like manicured almost grass all the way across, and this area is a good 40 by 40 feet, like circle, with a fairly large shell statue built into it, or what you thought was a statue from far away. It actually looks like it might be a doorway that might descend downwards, as it is looks a lot like a oyster shell that just kind of closed, but parts of the shell like slope down and create a archway.
Can we see
Interesting.
the outlets for the other trails that Leofin saw from the sky?
Yes, you can. There are 4. Or there are 4, including the one you're on.
Okay. I'm going to take my stick.
Okay.
I'm going to break it into 3 pieces. And I'm going to stab all 3 pieces into the grass directly in the opening of the trail that we came up in. So we know which one we came up through.
Okay.
Well, let's go inside.
Hi, Leafin, is this what you saw when you were flying?
Yeah, it looked more like a statue when I was up in the air, but apparently looks like a doorway of some kind, or
Alright.
passageway.
Well, let's knock first. Maybe there'll be someone to answer it, right?
It's the biggest oyster I've ever seen in my life.
Maybe.
All right. As you walk closer towards this, you get about 30 feet from it. I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck.
Well, shit.
It's almost really bad. Still not
19.
great.
Huh.
Well, I got a 19.
Okay.
Cypher's got an 18.
Okay.
Leofin got a 8.
All right.
Dio got a 16.
Okay.
Birdie's got to beat. She's got a 6.
Okay. Kane.
4.
All right. So,
Shit.
I thought maybe like 1 or 2. But
It was almost a natural 1. It was
Oh,
almost a natural 1.
Okay, so Birdie, Leofin, and Kaine, as you come closer towards the entrance of this shell, you feel this tugging on your psyche. Like, you know there's something in here that you have to get to. It's like something is calling out to you, like almost like you remember something at home, and I really should go back and get that. Or it shows up in different ways for each of you, but you feel a very strong urge to continue forward and go towards this pulling.
All right. I'll go and walk through the door.
Okay.
Hi, well, don't forget to knock.
And I'm being coy, but you have to move towards it.
I figured as much.
Hi, well,
Birdie's
time to leave.
already walking forward to follow Leofin.
Okay.
Okay. I
Come
guess
on,
we're
we
going.
should- Yes, we should.
Hi. All right. Just
Wait,
seem a little
are
bit-
you sure we shouldn't check to see if there's a trap, Leofin?
No, there's something I need in there.
Hi. Are y'all
I
all right?
opened the door.
I have this feeling. It's
There-
like I'm being pulled.
Yeah, there's
I
no
grab-
door. Okay.
I just walked through them.
I physically grab Leofin.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. I got this. I pull out my lute and I, as an action, do a counter charm.
Okay.
As an
explain that to
action,
me.
you can perform until the end of your next turn. During that time, you and any friendly creature within 30 feet that can hear you gain an advantage on saving throws against being frightened and charmed.
I do have one question.
Okay, that's. This is something that has already taken a hold of them.
Fair
Wait,
enough.
is it a charm? Because I get advantage on that.
That's what I was going to ask.
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Easy enough.
Yeah. I was about to say if it's... Yeah.
Well, it says specifically being charmed, so if it's
The,
not
the,
No.
the spell, if it's a spell type effect, it'll have a charm tag.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
This one does not say anything about that.
Oh, okay.
It actually does not give any status at all.
Huh.
Really? Oh.
It just says you have an intense urge to move forward.
Okay.
And so I do.
So,
Fola, can you please let go?
No, I don't think it's a good idea for you to go in here. Especially if
not?
you're feeling the exact same way that Buddy is.
Birdie's gone. She's down the steps already.
Yeah,
See,
Kaine
she's
is-
already gone.
Cyphers,
So-
grab her.
Right.
People grab them.
Kaine and Birdie have moved down the stairs.
All right, Vola, let's just
Well,
join them.
we have to go get them, don't
Hey,
we?
the
So
the
let's
best
go.
way to protect them is to just be around them. It's fine.
No.
Cyphers went to follow up.
No. The orcs went in. I'm pretty sure the same exact thing happened to them. And guess what? They didn't come out. I don't think it's a good idea for them to go in here.
It's fine, all right?
Cephas goes ahead and follows Birdie and Kaine.
Oh,
Okay.
this is a terrible idea. Why do y'all make bad decisions? Fola fucking lets go. And she...
Yay.
Why do y'all
Just-
make bad decisions? Listen, you don't have any excuse. Last fight you decided not to fight, all right? So this time you're going to help join the party.
Leofin's already inside.
Now get
Yeah.
your ass inside.
I'm not saying that I'm not going inside. I'm just saying that I think it's a terrible idea for them to go inside.
Aye, great. Your input has been added. Now, us inside.
I tripped Dio.
Okay. Give me a. Just give me an attack.
Where's my...
When your dexterity
17.
That meets.
Okay.
When your dexterity means nothing.
So, as Dio begins to walk just a little bit forward, a quick foot kicking out to his ankle, he falls over.
I just walk past him.
As she's walking past me, I cast Mage Hand and trip her as well.
Okay.
If it works on Birdie. Might as well try it on her.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Slide ahead.
Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, that's a 17.
All right. What is your armor class?
18.
Oh, this is some bullshit. Seriously, this is a dexterity saving. You know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Last time you didn't have him roll for armor class. You
No,
it was a dexterity saving.
Yeah.
throw.
it was.
You're cutting me.
Things change.
So as the hand reaches out, it grabs on and eventually, essentially, she's pulling the hand along with her.
Oh, Jesus.
So, as the party travels down, the tunnels, this stairwell does descend downwards. It's around 7 feet in height, and the walls themselves are around 4 feet wide. As you continue down further, it becomes darker and darker as there is no source of light down here.
I
So
know
there's nothing but my moon touch sword out right now.
Yes,
With me
and there is a smell of stagnant water and kind of like day-old fish down here. The air itself is getting a little bit cooler as you travel.
I cast dancing lights to illuminate the path.
All right.
And I use my detect magic. That should keep it up.
Okay.
Are the tunnels made out of the same kind of material that I saw when I looked at the edge of the island?
Yes, they are a pearly fusions of, or pearly stone fusion type deal.
Okay.
Hi.
We have pickaxes in the bag of holding, I'm sure. I think we stole them from the Dwarven tunnels.
Yeah, we do still have
No, we
those.
bought them. No, we
No,
did steal
you
them.
took
We
them.
did steal them.
Nope, we found them.
Right, does anyone have mold earth?
You keep asking this. I don't
What
think
is
anybody
that?
actually equipped it. I think it's only me and Leofin.
Right, Leofin, you don't have it. Look at all this. This is money in the bank.
Is this
Dio,
is this
use
actually?
a pickaxe if you really want to try.
I don't have the strength to use a pickaxe.
Birdie taps the wall with her sword. Is it stone or is
It's
it
stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
not
it's
actually pearl.
completely. It looks like pearls have been fused together. So
And then
as
I'm guessing the urge for us to follow.
Oh,
this
yes,
thing
it's
is
still going.
Okay.
and Birdie and Kaine have actually started walking. As you reach the bottom of the stairs, there is two paths off to the right. There's a path off to the right and a path off to the left. And it looks like there is a path that kind of continues down into the water that is just sitting there, and it doesn't go underneath, but your head would be kind of just above.
So Dio's going.
And you would definitely know because both Kaine and Birdie are wading through the water down the central path.
I want to go too.
Hey,
Kaine,
friends.
Birdie.
Do we want to take a second?
No, it's fine. Watch.
No.
I'll go ahead and cast.
It's down
breathing
here.
water.
I have to get it.
Okay.
No, get your ass up, back up here.
Are near.
I go ahead and cast water breathing
God.
on everybody because it's up to 10 willing creatures.
Your head does not go underneath the water
It's
at
just
this point.
It's just a precaution.
Just precaution. How
Because
long does it last?
It lasts for a day.
A day?
24
Oh,
hours.
okay. Oh. All right. So
Why aren't we using this all the time?
Because we're not near an ocean
Yeah.
very
Yes.
often.
for
Just in case.
for some reason, I thought that was just an hour-long spell, but
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, no, it's all
No
Whatever.
one's drowning today.
Everybody can breathe water for 24 hours. And it
Okay.
is
So with no
not
choice, he
make-
just dunks his head.
not a concentration spell.
Zero
Actually, I need to
Herbert.
make
It's
sure
not.
on that. No, it is not. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Zero Herbert.
Everybody can breathe water as you're walking forward, and he casts this spell. Everybody can feel magic settle onto them, and you get a little bit of a heavy feeling in your chest. The air kind of seems. It was muggy before, but now it's like it's really nice down here. Don't see why we don't do this more often.
Also, he'll need it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm not walking under that. I cast Ray of Frost and try to make myself like an ice path across the lake.
Tell me
Man,
what
you
that does.
face everyone.
Probably won't work, actually.
Probably not.
I don't-
Frigid beam of blue-white light streaks towards a creature. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
So I'm just doing this and it's not working.
Yeah, you shoot off magic into the water, and it's just like it creates a instant crystallization, and then it melts away
This
rapidly.
This spell is bullshit. Alright. And I just walk through the water.
Okay. As you all continue forward, following the light of Birdie's sword, just kind of wading past. The tunnel continues for about 30 feet, and then there's a incline, and you start climbing up out of the water. Dio coming back out and completely drenched. Everybody else is mostly drenched. Your hair's fine, whatever. Those that don't have long hair, those that do, you might want to wash it later because this water does not smell great.
Hi. Thanks, guys. Yeah, could have taken any other path, could have waited, but no, you decided to go through the water like a bunch of assholes.
It's this way.
I don't give a flying fuck.
Dio, they're like fucking enchanted or charmed or something.
Right,
They're
well, my
not gonna
counter-charm's
care.
not
They're gonna
working.
get to whatever they need to get to.
As they continue down this path, you did take a turn back about 10 feet to the left and are continuing down a path. And you notice that there is another path on your left as you're heading towards this one. You walk down it. Are you still been throwing up your magic eyes? And
Yeah,
all
every
that
time it goes
jazz?
out, I go back up.
Okay.
I'm still using my cantrip.
I make mental notes
Nope.
of like our turns.
I'm just wanting to know if you're doing that. Yep. All right. As y'all continue down this tunnel, as you're getting closer to the end, what is the marching order?
Well,
Birdie and Kaine are in
Kaine.
front.
I'm right behind him.
And then
And
Siphos,
then
And I
Siphos.
guess me.
and then Leofin, and then okay.
Dio and
Yeah,
Volley.
Dio's the
And
last
me
one.
and then
to
Dio.
over.
Yeah. All right. Birdie, Kaine, and Siphos. I need y'all to make a dexterity check.
Just a check.
Dexterity save.
Save?
essentially.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Kind of got a 15, Birdie.
11.
2.
Okay. So, as y'all get closer and closer to the end of this tunnel, there is a tiny, almost imperceptible glyph sitting in the middle of the tunnel itself. And as Birdie gets closer and steps within 2 feet of it, lightning arcs across the entirety of this mouth and licks across both Birdie and Siphos. Kaine just barely being able to dodge out the way and gets just a lick of it.
And I'm really glad I don't wear metal armor.
I take half damage because of lightning.
Nice.
Lightning resistant, baby.
Lucky you.
Hey.
Very.
Okay.
I was really hoping it'd be magic missile.
So, Birdie,
I was waiting for it.
you take 22 points of lightning damage as the electricity courses through your sopping armor.
Gah!
Alright.
And Siphos and Kaine take 11 points of lightning damage.
Do I also get the half?
He also
Oh,
has
you are...
Not
You know.
Bert and Kaine also.
Okay,
has
so
lightning.
you will take 6 damage instead. As this lightning bolt just shoots out of the ground, licking across Birdie, you can see her spaz up and then hit the ground. Same with Siphos and Kaine, who just kind of drop to a knee, the electricity dancing across their scales. And I want y'all to make a wisdom saving throw again.
Everybody?
Yes, everybody. Or everybody that was affected. Make
Okay,
a
so-
wisdom saving throw.
Welcome.
Oh my god. Okay. Kaine got a 5.
Fuck.
Birdie got...
10.
Okay. And Leofin?
10 plus 6, 16.
Okay. Leofin, seeing them get shocked, this feeling of needing to go and get this thing kind of wanes over the concern you feel for your friends, and it eventually just snaps, and you don't feel the urge to go in further the way you did before.
Do I? And I remember this feeling and everything that
You
happened?
do remember the feeling.
Oh, wow. Okay, there's definitely something strange about this, place. I used to feel like we needed to go this way, but I feel better now.
I
I have a feeling
Yeah.
those two are strongly affected by it, though.
Yeah, and as you
That's
say that,
what I said.
as you say that, they start standing up and like limping down the hallway, continuing forward.
Wait,
Aye.
I can try something real quick.
hold on, I got an idea. Aye, Kaine, Birdie, Turn around.
No, it's this way. We have to find it. It's right down. I swear it's.
Hey,
it's down
Bertie! I
here.
said turn around. You dumb
Vola
bitch.
lay size and
Intimidation?
cast hold person at 3rd level on both Kaine and Birdie, so they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, go ahead.
Fuck this one up too, guys.
This is where they roll excellent.
Yeah,
Nope.
this is where they roll fucking great, dude.
Okay, Kaine got a 16.
Birdie got a
did
2.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
It was 13 was the saving
Freeze.
throw. So Birdie is held, Kaine is not.
Yeah, Kaine continues down the hallway.
Oh, I'm gonna hit her with Dispel Magic.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It is a.
Wait,
it says Kaine. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on Kaine.
Yeah.
Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For
Okay.
each spell 4th level higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. So, if it's 4th level or higher, I have to roll.
Let me read this again. Okay. You cast the spell over onto Kaine, and you can see it like lay down upon her, and she continues moving forward.
Well, that didn't work.
Punch her.
Do what?
I'm serious. Just punch her.
She is down the hallway.
How far
All
away?
right. Let's
She's
just
continued. She is now 30 feet away from y'all
Throwing an
and
Eldritch Blast
continue.
at her.
Okay. Roll for hit.
I said punch her, not attack.
Well, it's 8.
Yeah. A Eldritch Blast just goes shooting by her, smacking the wall. Kaine,
That
make
is
a
just
wisdom
one.
saving throw.
That is just one of them.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Oh my
Well.
god, dude.
12, I don't think that's
Yeah,
out of the way,
no,
but...
it doesn't.
Jesus.
Okay. God.
Hang on!
Kaine rolled a 5, so she continues walking down the hallway.
All right. Dio's starting to run after her.
Alone. Okay. So Dio
let's-
rushes up behind Kaine.
How long does hold person last?
That's a good question.
The squid people are near, guys. I know it.
While Dio chases after Kaine, I slap Birdie.
Okay. Birdie, give me a strength check.
Okay.
Vola, give me a strength check. You give me
Okay,
a
I was
wisdom
like-
check. Saving throw.
Yeah, you go for wisdom.
Yes.
That's an unarmed attack. It's an attack. Ugh.
I can't move. I can't dodge it.
Yeah.
12.
So it's just a
12?
straight. That hits.
Okay.
16.
Okay. Birdie, as you feel this slap come across your face, you kind of, your head rocks just a little bit, and you come to your senses.
Ow, what the fuck, Vola?
Finally.
Jesus.
Yeah, you're venturing off through a tunnel, determined to get something that is probably going to kill you since it's taking you through traps. Do you still want to go?
Where are we?
I
deep
let
have
go
we
of
come in
old
here?
person.
And
I'll fight you both together.
I'll turn around and shout towards Dio. You have to slap her! It'll wake her up!
Oh, right. This will work. So
I start
try to-
running after them.
I run up and try to slap Kaine in the face.
okay. Roll for attack.
How does the height mechanism work
She is not just being held completely still for you.
Fair
Exactly.
enough.
Also, she's taller than you.
I-
Rules
after-
don't apply.
I follow after them.
Is it kind of like the
As like
tallest
Leofin
person
runs
in the
forward
group?
and
All right.
goes,
Well, that
"Already
doesn't
on
hit. A
Kaine."
9.
Nope. She, as you come up, just like, actually take advantage, because this is a sneak attack, essentially.
That didn't really help. 13.
What is your armor class, Kaine?
15.
Yeah.
15? As you come running up, you try to, like, jump and slap her in the back, but Kaine, those monk reflexes, senses your presence and also heard your footsteps from behind and just kind of steps to the side and you're like, whoo, and continues walking.
Kaine, there's titties behind you.
But the tentacle peoples are up ahead. I can look at titties in my manga all the time.
60-foot reach on... 60-foot reach on hold person. Is she within range?
Yes, she is just barely within range for you right now.
Okay.
I've got this. I'd like to take out my rope, tie it into a loop, and try to rope Kaine.
I shouldn't have let him do that.
Okay.
I'm curious on how this is gonna go.
Yeah, as he's stopping to do this, I'm still just like kind of
Yeah.
jogging towards Kaine.
Make a dexterity.
Oh,
check.
Okay. Awesome. 11. Is this one also sneak attack?
No.
No.
She's
quite.
not expecting it.
This is just you trying to rope somebody here.
Cyphos, give me one of your rocks.
Just the regular rock?
Yeah.
Okay,
You
good.
don't even have to magic it. Just give me one of your rocks.
You lasso, just swoop it towards Kaine, and it doesn't get quite far enough. She just like walking just a little bit too fast. She's now starting to take a turn up another tunnel.
Should I just sprint towards her?
I'm gonna wind up and chuck this rock at the back of Kaine's head.
She is turned off onto another tunnel.
I can move forward.
All right, you're gonna have to rush. You're gonna have to rush after her.
I've been trotting up with Cyphos.
Okay.
So.
I'm moving up with Vola.
Okay. And you're just sprinting head first into.
And then trying to use Mage Hand again.
To trip her.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check.
Alright, come on. God fucking damn it!
Get a different die.
6 plus 4, 10.
Oh my god. No.
Get a different
A lot like Vola. The mage hand grabs onto her ankle and it just starts getting pulled along with it.
Right,
Birdie, make a dexterity check for throwing your stone.
Wait for the dice.
11.
Nope.
Guys, why is
Alright.
Kaine so good at
Am I within 20 feet of Kaine now, or
How fast were you moving?
dashing until I could catch up?
Yeah. Yeah, y'all are halfway up this tunnel, and you finally catch up to Kaine.
I throw my light hammer at her.
All right, roll for attack.
The same way you did it in
Oh
Dio.
my god! Kaine's invincible, I fucking tell you. I rolled a 9.
Okay, so
I have a plus 7 to this bitch, and I rolled
essentially, Kaine has just been walking down this tunnel. Everybody trying to like cause some kind of harm to her, and she's been matrixing her way through. Just like, what? Huh? What was that? Squid people? Like ducking down to look for someone. I was like, nope, not here. Just keeps on walking. She is.
Power of Ultra.
I was about to say, she's going ultra instinct on us.
She's making it to the top of this tunnel, and
Hang on.
I'm sorry, too many people have failed. This has
The
got
woman
to.
hasn't gotten to shoot his yet.
I'd like to use hold
Once I pass my
person.
light hammer, I would like to pick it up
Shoot.
as we still continue to chase after her.
Okay, so this is what is going to happen.
Oh, great.
Right as we get on the precipice.
This is
I should have just not
this
let
is
you.
too many failures for me to allow.
I should have just not let you do your bullshit.
Listen,
Okay.
all this bullshit started when I had to use armor rating with Mage Hand.
You don't even like rope. It makes you mad.
So, as the party you're all now in this tunnel, trying to catch Kaine. Leofin casts Hold Person and grabs hold of her as she reaches another glyph in the floor. This tunnel had been had been moving upwards in about a 35-degree incline. As she steps within 1 foot of this glyph, I need everybody except for Kaine in this tunnel to make a dex saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, change dice. Good fucking idea, everybody.
You have
What
a
did you do with
million
mine?
dice.
Okay.
How do you know this is gonna get
Everybody rolled.
Yes, I rolled an 18.
Okay. We'll look at an 18. Dio.
9.
All right. Birdie.
7.
16.
16.
18.
18. And kind of you didn't have to roll.
Oh,
So
sorry, 8.
8. Okay. So what are you fencing again?
18.
18. Okay. So Birdie and Dio. Well, everybody feels the ground underneath them start to feel like it's slipping away. Those of you that made the save were quick on your feet and like just kind of held up onto the wall, like scraping the ground as much as possible, and have been able to find purchase. The rest of you, Dio and Birdie, realize that the ground underneath you has become incredibly greased all of a sudden, and you begin slipping down, falling, and sliding down this tunnel. And as you are sliding down this tunnel, you see fire burst to light down where you came from. And I need you to make another dex saving throw.
Do we see the fire as well? Or
Yes, you do.
from where we are? Oh.
Yeah, you're all.
Can I grab, because Dio was in front of me, so he's gonna have to come sliding past me. Can I grab Dio as I like try to reach for the wall or something?
What'd y'all roll?
17 plus
Okay.
1 is 18.
10.
10. Okay. You essentially you're going to hit this trap.
Yeah.
This is just determining how much damage you're going to take from it.
Okay, so can I change it to we hit where it starts to level out, and then I grab Dio and like jump through so we don't like stay in it?
Sure. Essentially, as y'all are coming down into the trap, you started skidding a little bit and slowed your descent. Dio just went flying by. Straight into the fire. You're going to take 22 points of fire damage because you're greased up.
Mm-hmm.
And Birdie, you will take 11.
Okay.
As Birdie comes into this fire pit, into this fire trap, you immediately grab onto Dio's collar as he's just been smoldering in it for a little bit, trying to get up, and push yourselves off to the side. And as you escape the flames, they begin to die down. Everybody in the tunnel, you feel the ground begin to almost solidify under your feet as what felt slippery before is now just solid pearly stone yet again.
I get to my feet and I throw Dio back into the water.
Okay,
We're gonna put out the embers. I can tuck and roll.
There is no immediate water near
Okay, so
you.
we're actually
walked
not
past it.
anywhere
No.
near. Okay,
I'm
fine.
fine,
That's
though.
fine.
Tiny's still paralyzed, right? From whole person.
She is still paralyzed.
And Vola's there with me?
Yes.
Vola, slap her!
I just want to say outside the meta, dude, you're getting fucked. I'm
Getting
sorry.
fucked.
I'm
Seriously,
so sorry,
did we
Jake.
trade luck
Yeah,
tonight?
Here's the thing.
That's
Yeah, I was gonna
horrible.
say, here's the thing though. Do you remember all those nights where it was just like perfect rolls for like random bullshit he was always trying to pull? It was just natural 20, making an igloo, or like just everything, and it's just like your luck's run out.
Your
man.
luck's running out. It's finally caught back up with me.
You're not shenanigans. You're not doing shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, maybe that is the problem.
This
You're
is
actually trying to help.
important. So. Oh God. What'd you roll?
A 13.
A 13.
Yeah.
What is your AC again, Kane?
15.
15.
She's She can't move
this
or
is-
dodge.
Yeah, that was the thing. Okay.
I was like, yeah,
She's
I was like, I just
restrained,
realized, I was
so-
like,
She is
did you want me to
restrained.
roll a strength
So,
or no instead?
You slap her. Kaine, give me a wisdom saving throw again.
I'm patting out Dio as he's laying on the ground,
7.
trying to keep his beard from burning off.
Christ almighty.
So, Vola slaps Kaine. Kaine kind of rocks back and forth. And then you see her head just kind of like looking back further into the tunnel.
Oh my gosh. I used Word of Radiance on her.
Oh.
She has to make a con save.
You're burning. It's okay.
Okay.
This is gonna be the one she passes.
Yeah, make a Constitution saving throw, Kaine.
Oh, God.
Okay. It hits. She had to make I would think of 13. So she would take 2d6 damage.
Okay. Roll for damage. Kaine, make a wisdom saving throw.
12.
12?
God damn it!
Okay.
Holy crap.
Seeing all this,
Yeah.
Sypho's gonna cast Suggestion
Okay.
on Kaine.
Okay.
Kaine, my dear, stop acting weird. Be yourself.
No.
I want to see the
She has to make a wisdom of 14.
Okay, make a wisdom saving throw
Oh my
again.
god, please make this. Please make this.
Natural 20!
Oh,
Thank God!
Thank
Okay.
God.
Okay, 12.
Allows
Okay.
herself.
tentacle people.
Alright, so.
Yeah, you know what she'd say as herself? I want to see the tentacle people.
But now she's not compelled. She might actually listen.
So.
This is-
As Vola just casts this blinding light hitting Kaine, and she's just like looking back. And then Syphos casting Suggestion. Kaine, what do you want to do?
Well, I want to see the tentacle people, of course.
Don't you? I told
I have
you.
a feeling we've set forth a series of events that we cannot stop at this point.
Well, here's the thing. I'm hoping she's not going to be as stupid about it.
I get,
Okay.
I get a rope out of Leofin's backpack.
God damn.
Okay.
Okay, I'll give you the rope.
And and just like while he's holding Kaine, bind her hands behind her back, kind of like a leash.
Okay. Give me a intelligence sleight of hand check.
Okay.
15.
Okay. You tie a very adequate knot. You're fairly certain it'll hold Kaine for a prolonged period of time. Her hands are just tied behind her back, as she wasn't able to really do much to resist you at this moment.
After I tie her, I give the ropes to Syphos, and I just tell Syphos I can't think of a better idea to keep her from charging too far ahead of us, besides just making sure she stays in range if she's still extremely compelled to go to whatever it is that we're headed towards.
I agree. Why are we giving me ropes?
Hey guys,
I don't want to hold her.
guys!
Yeah?
Like Birdie shouting from the bottom of the
Yeah.
angle, the incline. She's like, "Is that trap like done, or is it gonna go off again?"
I look down.
I'd rather not have that happen twice.
You're essentially just standing on the trap, so.
It's gone!
Well,
I think we're okay, Dio. We should probably head back up.
Alright. Anybody got a razor?
Why?
I'm shaving
I have
this. It's been singed.
I have a knife.
I have a dagger.
Well,
I have two daggers.
Although
I had a third. Don't know what happened.
we might actually be maybe on the right path, although the people who take it may go forth haphazardly. Maybe this is
I
the-
ask. Sorry.
I was just saying maybe this is the right path. It's just we need to proceed more cautiously.
Another go, Arcani.
Yeah, I asked Kaine, like, which way does she feel like we need to go? Like, if she still has like this compulsion to like achieve whatever she's trying to get to.
She does still feel the pull, and Sifos' suggestions just making her want to search it out even more. So, she does feel the tunnel you're at, and you're pretty much at the mouth of this tunnel into another one, is kind of a T intersection. There's a path over to the left and another path to the right. And Kaine, you feel a strong tug to the right.
Guys, the squid people's over here. Come on.
Would Dio's disguise kit have a shaving kit as well?
Disguise kit. Components, hair dye, small props, and a few pieces of cloth. No, clothing.
No. Alright, well, never mind.
I mean, you have several daggers at hand.
I don't think that's a good idea. I'll wait till we can find a barber.
Okay.
I don't trust any of you with daggers.
Can you not shave yourself?
I will. It's a lot easier if I have a mirror and not a dagger.
Can we just not worry about this, Dio? We
Aye, but my
worry
beard
about it
is
later whenever
singed.
we get on the ship when we're leaving.
Oh, well.
All right.
Oh, now you're into the mission.
I kind of let Kaine lead us.
Okay. Kaine leads you further down this path, about 20 feet. And there's another turn off to the right that goes down into more water. And this one, again, looks a lot like the one you came to when you first entered. It doesn't go... the path isn't like completely engulfed in the water. If you're like kneeling down, you can just barely see that it continues further before a turn.
Huh.
Kaine, you feel a strong pull towards this tunnel.
Is there, when we get to that space, is there any other openings, or is it just that one?
There's that one. There's one that's behind you.
That we just came out of, right?
No, there's a tunnel behind you, and it's like a Y tunnel. You had walked past this one. If you looked back, you would see that there's another tunnel off to the... Looking back, it would be off to the right.
So we're in the tail of the Y.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, someone that has really good perception or eyesight should probably go check and see if there's anything in front.
Right. Let me go.
You're the one with the magic eyes, aren't? We've been running into magic traps. Shouldn't you see them?
I throw on Stack Magic again because I kind of forgot about it.
Okay.
I mean, being electrocuted and then almost sent down a grade into flames, we'll do that to a person.
Well, I'm mostly dealing with the, chucklefucks that decide they're just going to go run headlong into a cavern.
So, you throw on your magic eyes.
Can't say anything to that. It's all me.
And do you go down the tunnel?
I let Kaine stay a little ahead of me, but like just enough to where I can still see past her.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see past her, but
Tell
All
her
right.
Sifos is
So-
using her as fodder.
100%. But
Also,
I need my meal shields.
it is completely dark in here.
Oh, that's fun.
I can see.
I can't.
I still have my sword out.
Not where they're going.
Oh, that's true. They're way out in front of us now, huh?
They have gone down into a tunnel that is mostly filled with water.
I want to
Okay.
stay within like 30 feet of Sifos and Kaine. So,
Okay.
like, I guess 30 feet from Sifos, considering he's letting her ahead.
All right.
Dio's gonna cast dancing lights.
Okay.
Are they little
Okay.
swans now?
No, they're just lights.
No dancing DeVitos?
No dancing DeVitos. No, not this time.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and be up with Kaine, trying to help keep a lookout for more traps.
Okay. It is a very tight space. It's going to be single file. So,
I think I should probably go ahead first.
If you want to. I mean, I'm not going to stop you.
Alright, I'll go first.
okay. So
Terrible idea.
Leafin, Kaine, Siphos,
Bola.
Vola, and Birdie,
And then
and
Dio in the
Dio
back
in the back.
again.
Okay.
Where are your dancing lights?
They're right in front of you all.
Okay, cool.
All right. So as you continue down this path, the water coming up to your chins, Dio essentially swimming or walking through the water. It's your choice.
Don't forget, you can breathe water now, so
Right. I
don't
think
feel
he'll just
worried
walk.
about that.
Just walk. Okay.
Very slowly.
Like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes.
On the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
Dum.
You eventually come towards the end of this tunnel. Nothing in particular has happened. You're just getting more wet. And you come back up into another tunnel that curves, and you can see down this. It is like another Y intersection.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one off to the left and one off to the right. And one to the left, more water. One to the right opens up into another chamber.
All right, girl. Where are we going? I tug on Kaine's leash.
You feel a strong pull towards the chamber. And y'all can see that there is a what looks like it could be an opening in the ground of this chamber.
Okay, so after we've come up out of the water and kind of directs us towards that chamber, I'm going to smack her again.
Okay. Make an attack.
The passion of the Kaine.
Guys, I'm gonna die before I even.
I was about to say, is anyone gonna throw a healing spell out there or anything?
The slaps
It's a
aren't
natural
causing.
one.
The slaps aren't causing any damage, and you're not getting hit by them anyway.
Fucking Christ.
Roll it again.
The
12.
that was a very well timed die drop off the table.
Yeah, I think it came out of my bag somehow. That was
Even
weird.
it's done with these dice rolls.
Okay. It was a what?
12.
12. Okay. You try slapping her. She like dodges out of the way, and you like try to backhand her. Like, the fuck?
Do you think if we pulled out one of the old tentacles that we have and tried to slap her with that she'd lean into it?
It's worth a shot.
Tell you what, let's heal her first, because she's not looking as okay as she used to.
Dio finds a tiny pebble and goes, "Eh."
Make a dex.
Why don't we just leave her alone and let her lead us to where we need to go,
12.
so that way we don't get lost getting there. And then once we're there, try and wake her out of whatever this is.
As Vola is saying that, a rock just kind of flies by Kaine's head.
I just kind of look back at the short man, just like, that almost hit me.
Again, a very strong pull to the center of this chamber.
Guys, the tentacle
Is it
people are
lit
close.
in there?
Swear it.
Is there what?
Is it lit in there? Is there
No,
light? The
there
light
is not.
source? Okay.
Except for, like,
I'll go over to
my
the.
cantrip,
Yeah,
right?
except for the dancing lights, there's no other lights in the chamber.
Okay.
And you said there was a hole in the center of the chamber? Or?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go over to the hole and peek down into it and see what I can see.
You see more stairs going down.
Well, it's another stairway downwards.
Does Bugs Bunny poke his head up and say, "Huh, I must have missed the ride to get to Albuquerque"?
No. Do you have any money? It's meta.
That was Jared asking.
Exactly, it's a meta joke.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and go down the stairs and just kind of scout out and make sure that once we get to the bottom of the stairs, it won't also again be set on fire.
Okay.
I'll just direct my lights into him, into where he's going.
Okay. Are you just going down normally? What?
I'd like to go down cautiously, as if I'm anticipating that there's going to be something going on.
Okay. Make a stealth check for me.
Don't do that. I don't like that. Just got that big old grin on his face and it scares the shit out of me.
We should.
Fuck.
8.
Okay. You walk down these stairs and you can hear the sound of your feet click, clack, click. As you go down, they are echoing slightly off of the walls of this tunnel, and you eventually make your way down to another floor. Immediately, what you can see with the amount of light that Dio's flying balls can give you is what appears to be two paths off on the edges of this chamber. Directly to your right, directly to your left, and what kind of looks like a small lake, like building up in front of these stairs, in what could be 2 more tunnels.
Kind of look over at Kaine. Which way, oh dowsing rod?
Y'all are still upstairs.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
I
just
thought we
Leothan
followed.
and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll go back up until my head peeks over the hole, and I look at everybody, and I motion for them to come downwards.
Okay.
Cool. I'm going to take my sword and draw an arrow in the direction that we came from.
Okay. It's stone on the ground as well.
Do it with my hand axe then.
Okay.
Just carve it in there.
Okay. Just cracking the stone.
While we were waiting for Leothan to come back up.
Okay.
That's what I was doing. That way we know which direction to go when we come up the stairs.
All right. As you all come down the stairs, you see a lot. You see exactly what Leofin saw. A little bit more light in this chamber. You can definitely see that there is 2 more tunnels off into the, across this lake.
Okay. So we come down out of the stairs. There's a lake, and then on the other side of the lake, there's 2 tunnels.
There's 2 tunnels, and then there's 2 tunnels directly to your left and right that are completely dry.
Alright, Kaine, where are the tentacle people?
They should be around here somewhere.
Kaine, you can feel a very strong
Mm.
tug to the tunnel to your right.
Oh wait, seems like they're gonna be over here.
They should just start moving as much as you could.
Okay.
All right, I'll.
I kind of give her a little tug back, being like, hey, relax. Remember, this is my walk, not yours.
Cyphos, you don't understand. The tentacle people are close.
So, as you continue down this tunnel, you come onto another T intersection. Or not a T intersection, it's just an intersection. There's the path continues forward, and then there is a path to the right and a path to the left. You can see immediately down the path to the right that there is another chamber with what looks like furniture in it. And Kaine, I need you to make another wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Alright.
Jesus Christ. How are you this bad at wisdom?
So,
Yeah, aren't monks supposed to have high wisdom? No, that's
No.
barbarians.
I don't
So,
know about
Also, no.
barbarians.
Kaine, you can still feel a very dominant tug straight ahead.
Which way are we going?
I mean, she just goes to wherever she feels the tug at.
How deep?
We
down
should
does the
probably
tunnel go
check
at the front?
that room, though?
The
Some
tunnel,
of y'all need healing.
the tunnel with the furniture
Mm-hmm.
is about 20 feet down, and then you can see the chamber itself.
I'm gonna trot down just to take a peek in,
Okay.
and then come back out and join back up with everybody else.
I'll send one of the dancing lights with her.
Okay. This room does have a couple of lights that are hanging from far end corners. There are chairs and what looks like soft sofas and a rug in the middle of the floor with a bookshelf up against the wall that looks like it has rollers on it.
This is a trap. Birdie goes back. There's no reason for there to be that nice of a room down here. She doesn't trust it. Nothing to say. Let's keep going.
All right.
Yeah, no. All of us need to go in there and at least sit so we can heal. Because pretty much everybody, I think,
that
except
room
for Psychos and me.
screams trap, Vola. It screams it.
Okay, well then let's sit here and heal.
That's fine.
All right.
Okay.
I was kind of hoping you enjoyed sofa, but okay.
You don't want that sofa.
I am. Eliafen, how long does your weird thing last? Your little animal?
Oh, healing spirit lasts.
1 minute.
It lasts for 1 minute.
While we are.
What the max heal it can do?
Max is 6 health
Per round.
Yeah.
per round.
So.
So if you do it for the whole minute.
10 times.
So
60 points.
Is it just okay? I guess is it just automatically 6 for everything that you're using it, or
No, it's
he has to roll for it,
a
right?
d6 every. He essentially will roll 10 d6.
okay? So let's cast Beacon of Hope, and then you cast that, and it's automatically 60 for anyone around.
You don't need to roll them if she's casting.
Yeah, if I cast Beacon
automatically
of
make
Hope.
it 6.
Yeah.
And then Dio will sing a little tune and have a song of rest. That's an additional d6.
Well, if everyone's already getting killed 60, then what's the point?
Oh, I guess not.
I'll go
I
ahead
mean-
and cast.
Like, is it gonna waste like a spell slot for you? I'm just.
No, it's just during a short rest I can do that.
Yeah, that's if y'all are sitting here to take a short rest, which is an hour.
If we're just
No, we're just gonna
taking
sit for
a
the minute.
If we're taking a minute to literally cast that's not a short rest.
Okay, well then. I put that die away with my dreams crushed.
Also, for the duration, we each have advantage on a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
It's only a minute.
It's only a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So everybody slap Kaine doing this.
Just slap Kaine really quick.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone surround her.
Roll it.
Do we want to slap her first and then heal?
Birdie's slapping her right now.
That's a 12.
Oh.
12.
Alright, I'll try.
I'll try.
Everybody just goes in.
That's
Oh my god.
People sandwich her and slap her at the same time.
Do I get advantage?
I will take. Yeah, I will take. You can have advantage because she's tied up right now.
God
and
damn it.
Being held by Sipho. So God, for fuck's sake, somebody just hit her.
We're all missing.
I'm trying, man.
Unarmed attack.
Hey, we've
14
got.
plus 6.
You're welcome.
You know what?
14 plus 6.
That one will finally hit.
I was about to say, like,
It's a 20. A dirty 20. Does a dirty 20 hit you, Kaine?
no.
So,
For the love of the one.
Kaine, give me a wisdom saving throw with advantage, real quick.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my
advantage.
god.
That was with
with
advantage. That was with it. It was a 6 and a 5.
God damn it.
No,
I
the
hit her
6 was already
again.
there, wasn't it?
No,
No,
he rolled for advantage. It was a 6 and a 5.
Yeah,
I just watched it go up.
Oh my god.
Dio tries to slap her one more time.
Okay, this is gonna be the last
Wait,
one,
no,
or you're gonna run out of this.
I already have rolled. I'll slap her.
Okay.
I was about to say he had a 14 plus 3. So
14 plus 3.
yeah.
Okay. Again, make a wisdom saving throw with advantage. Finally!
Fucking finally.
So, here's what happens.
Kind of has a stroke.
Vola casts this spell of beacon, kind of gives you, as she's doing, it gives you a rundown of what type of deal's gonna be going down, and everybody just kind of looks at Kaine. And they immediately, like, just start trying to slap, just miss. Finally, Birdie slaps her across the face. And Kaine just kind of looks a little rocked. And then comes back and is like, but the tentacle, and bam! Another one right across the face from Leofin. And finally, her head kind of rocks back again. And she looks at everybody. And the compulsion that you felt before is snapped, and you no longer feel the tug. It has been 30 seconds. If you want to do your healing stuff,
Hurry.
you need to do it
Catch
now.
your healing spirit.
Yes.
Half of you're only going to get a dedicated 30 with this.
Well, couldn't.
And-
oh, no, never mind.
Yeah, it's healing for the entire minute. Y'all took 30 seconds to knock Kaine out of this. You have 30 seconds left that are just going to be max heals. That's 30 points.
Okay.
And then the other... so you'll have to
Other
roll
5.
another 5d6.
No, here.
I'm meeting y'all halfway here. 'Cause
That's fine.
God damn it. That was just hilarious.
This was hard for the DM to watch.
I go ahead and cast Healing Spirit. It's going to be like a little crab.
It's an automatic 30, right?
Yeah,
It's
automatic,
automatic
30, and
30.
then plus whatever he rolls with these d6.
So
Damn.
20.
Okay, so 50 total. Y'all get that back.
I only needed 11.
Yeah, I only needed 22.
33.
I needed all of that.
So as this little healing spirit, what was it?
It was a crab.
It was
It
crab.
was a tiny little crab.
Just like snapping its claws, crab walking. Everybody's just kind of standing around it and receiving this healing aura that just kind of whiffs off of it. And you all feel a lot better. A lot better.
I was like, wait.
What do you all want to do?
I'm going to undo Kaine's hands first.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that, Kaine. It's just we'd all realized that we were under some kind of spell from this place, and we had to snap you out of it.
I mean, if y'all didn't want me to chase after the tentacle people, y'all could have just said so.
Right, we
Well,
did.
I might just
Kinda.
slap you for the fun of it at this point.
It's
To be
not your
fair,
fault.
if it's not at the immediate end of this straight fucking hallway, we're lost to shit, by the way.
No, we've been keeping track.
Right,
No,
Birdie's
I
been
mean, like,
keeping
if we have to make more decisions of what correct paths we have to go through, we're lost, because we were going off of her decisions based on where whatever was wanting to pull us pulled us.
We're also making the assumption that that's the correct place to go, which I did say originally, but looking back on it now, I don't know.
Hey, well, I have an idea. Cyphos. You got more of them branches, right? From when we were picking up wood from the forest
Yeah.
to make a
I
fire?
should.
Alright, we'll just leave an X here to know that we were here last.
I've been marking the grand.
Yeah, I've been keeping track
Whatever
of
the
every
stone
turn
is.
we've made.
Alright. Fuck me, right?
It's the future decisions that Vola's worried about.
Hey, well, it'll
For-
just
like,
have to be
if we have to
it'll have to
backtrack,
be
yes.
trial and error.
Exactly. We understood what you meant. And
No. Fuck
We can
my
we can
ideas.
put X's on the ones that we know we shouldn't go down again.
Don't worry, guys. I'm off to build an igloo.
bye.
Right, with that sorted out, I guess we should go down that passage that kind of was originally pointing to.
Okay. So, as the party continues onward, you come up to another T intersection. The first one unguided by whatever the fuck this was. There's one to your right that looks like it goes down into more water, and another one on the left that looks, as far as you can see, dry.
To the left.
To the left. All right.
Okay, y'all continue down the left passage, and as you travel forward, there's another path that comes off to your right, and more that just continue forward.
Sorry, I do want to wreck on just a little bit. I do want to break off or grab a couple of those twigs, break them just in small bits, and I do put an X by the path that we do take.
Okay.
Just in case we come back.
All right.
Labyrinths, though.
All right. So, path to the right and a path straight forward.
Straight.
Yeah. Okay. We're going straight. Put another X.
Okay. As you travel straight, you come up to what kind of breaks off just a little bit. There is a chamber to your left, and if you continue on this path, you will go down into more water.
To the chamber.
I'm trusting Dio's instincts.
I don't know. The water seems like a better idea.
Whimsical decisions, darling. They get me further in life. To the chamber.
As Dio starts walking off to the chamber, Dio, you can see what looks like floating bits of leather armor, like 3 different pieces of it, and two long swords that are just kind of floating in the air, stationary.
Hi, guys. I found something.
Do not touch that.
I am absolutely touching it.
Oh,
So you're
I
going
grabbed you.
he's going straight
They're
towards it.
Floating longswords in the air?
Yes, floating, 2 floating long swords and some leather, looks like full leather armor, just kind of sitting up, and almost looks like it's standing but is floating up in the air. So you throw up your magical eyes.
Yes.
As Dio comes closer to this thing. Are you gonna try and touch one of them?
I wanted to grab him.
Yeah, she said she was going to grab me before I actually said I'm going to touch it.
Okay.
Can I touch it?
Go right ahead.
I'd like to touch it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna stab everyone.
All right, so as you reach in to touch one of these things, 1 second.
Can't be that bad.
Dang it.
Those were the last words he said.
Besides, I
Can't be that
could
bad.
use a longsword.
Can you actually wield a longsword?
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, druids can use.
Scimitars.
Oh yeah, I can use a longsword.
I can.
You can sell them later.
Can use just about anything.
What the heck are you actually gonna do with a weapon? You're always an animal.
Ooh.
We can sell them
Spider-Man.
later.
Yeah, we can sell them
Whatever
later.
a fighter can.
Okay. I will retcon this a little bit because you would have noticed with your passive perception.
Okay. That's wonderful to know.
As you're about to reach in and touch this sword, you notice that what you're about to touch is actually a very transparent, filmy, almost jelly-like substance that is actually, and you look around, this thing is
On second thought.
it's very large, gelatinous looking.
God damn it.
Cute.
I was waiting for you guys to get it.
Actually, on second thought, it's like the sword's all slimy and it looks like it's in some kind of big cube.
Yes.
Hi, I've got an
Big
idea.
cube of
I think Jello. with
jelly
fruit
or
in it.
something.
Yep, nope,
And
trapped.
all three
We're
of you.
leaving.
And all three of you notice it finally as it moves forward.
Birdie's still in the hallway going, I really think the water. Oh, fuck.
Okay, Leofin, you're right by it. I'm going to say Vola and Dio are probably about 10 feet away as she stopped him and you continue forward to touch it. So I'm going to say you
touch
need,
all the things.
as it moves in, it's going to get... I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, that great +0. 11.
11? Okay. So, Leofin, as you see it starting to move toward, like you had looked back and seen what everybody was saying, and then you start looking back and you see it just starting to envelop your hand and you start getting pulled into it. You are now engulfed.
Oh no.
On a successful save.
Have fun. And
Well, go ahead and roll on your character.
we'll be fine. You guys can free me.
Those were his last words.
Okay.
Well,
You take 10 points of acid damage right now.
Ouch.
yeah, it's a hefty little hit.
And let's just go ahead and have everybody roll for initiative.
Fuck.
Why are you doing this to me?
You know, they're resistant to just about any kind of damage, right?
I mean, unless you...
I didn't even know what this was. I told you, I'm going into this blind. I have not read any of the monster manual. I don't know any of this stuff. So when he's like, oh, this is happening, everyone's like, oh no, it's a whatever. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this is, man.
Which is good.
Which is good because I have literally never left the Greatwood. So anything outside of that, I do not know what the fuck it
Absolutely makes
is.
sense. It's fun.
So what does engulfed entail exactly?
Okay. Engulfed is, let's see, for you, I'm gonna fail. Creature enters the creature's, once you fail, the cube enters the creature space, which would be you. You take damage. Engulfed creature can't breathe and is restrained.
Yeah.
And you take damage on its turn, on the gelatinous cube's turn.
Okay.
At the start of each of its turn, and when the cube moves, you move with it. You can try to escape by taking an action on your turn, and it will be a strength save. It will be a strength check.
Can a person attempt to pull him out?
Yes, you can attempt to pull him out, and we will go over that part.
Cool.
When someone does. So.
Wait, how long do I have? Like, how many
What's your
turns is it?
constitution?
Yeah, what is your constitution?
My con.
The modifiers.
My con is +2.
Okay,
So
you got.
hold your breath for 2 minutes.
Yeah, you can hold your breath for 2 minutes.
You
Can
dang,
you
water
breathe?
breathing was useless
can you
after all.
breathe under sludge?
Can you breathe acid? I don't recommend it.
No.
I mean, you could, but
I have
Dead.
breathe water, not breathe acid. Unfortunately, I don't get that until level 20.
Yeah. All right, Birdie, what'd you roll?
11.
11? Okay. Volo.
I rolled a 12.
12. Okay. Dio.
9.
9. Leofin.
you still get initiative. Sums it up.
1.
Okay, well,
Off to a great start, guys.
Kaine. What'd you get?
That just
6.
just means y'all have plenty of chances to try and free me, right?
And Siphos. Dose.
Oh, God.
Okay, so Siphos can try and save you before you die, but and everybody else. So yeah, good luck, everybody. This is great. Good lord.
You're gonna have
Okay.
to change that that background picture pretty quick.
Right?
Oh no.
Just put a gelatinous cube with a skeleton floating in
With
it.
a little elephant skeleton in there.
Okay.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. That's fine. We've got out of worse situations.
All right. I need Leofin. You're gonna take 22 points of damage, of acid damage.
Oh my god.
That's a heavy hit.
Now it is the monster's turn. Vola, you are next. And the monster will move. It's very slow, 15 feet
Oh my god.
towards you and Dio.
Is it a huge beast though?
Yes, it's very large.
I let go of Dio.
Okay.
Tell him to move away, and then attempt to pull Leofin out.
Okay. Give me a strength saving throw. So long as you're within 5 feet of it, it will. Let's see. Yeah, you just make a strength saving throw to see if you can pull him out of it.
6. No.
Okay. So as you reach in and try and pull him out, you can feel the acid burning along your arms, and you take 10 points of acid damage. And you just can't seem to pull him out. It is now Birdie's turn. Dio, you're on deck.
Second verse seconds. Second verse same as the first. I'm gonna go run up and just jam my hand in and grab for Leofin to try and pull him out.
Okay.
As a reaction, Birdie, you can do it! Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Yes. Motherfucker.
You have a D8.
So 12.
12?
Yeah.
Okay. You, along with Vola, you reach in, grab a hold onto Leofin's collar, and you as well feel the acid just seeping through into your armor, burning your skin, and you can see that your armor itself not touched at all. You begin to pull on Leofin, and along with Vola, you both are able to finally yank Leofin out as he comes down, falling onto the ground, completely covered in this acid that's just kind of evaporating quickly from him.
I'm gonna drag him backward with what's left of my movement.
Okay, you were decently far. We'll say you can pull him back another 5 feet.
That's, yeah. Cool.
Okay. It is going to be now Dio's turn.
I am going to back up. Let's see how much. I'm going to back up 30 feet.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast a Ray of Frost on this thing.
Okay. Roll for hit.
Alright. 12.
Hey, that'll hit.
What?
It's a giant
It's not hard
cube that's just kind of hard to see. It doesn't move fast. It doesn't have anything special besides the fact that it's kind of invisible. So, yeah, roll for damage.
Nice. 9 points of frost damage, and its movement is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
All right. Good. That was really good. All right, it is Kaine's turn. Cyphos, you're up next.
She's just gonna run up to it. Or whatever.
Okay. Kaine rushes up on the cube. Roll for hits. Good God.
Is he just having shit luck tonight?
No, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
A natural
Once he
20,
didn't land
a
a crit.
24 to 22.
Oh, sweet.
Sorry, love, I interrupted you.
Yeah, 26, 24, 22, and a 10.
God.
They'll all hit, so roll for all your damage. All right.
One of those is a
27.
9.
Yep, 27. 27 total. All right. Kaine.
Hold on. It's a 28. She rolled a natural 20, so one of those
Oh yeah,
is
one of his
max
max
damage.
Yeah.
Or you could apply it to the 4.
I was gonna say it'd be the first one because that was the first one rolled.
So that would actually be a little bit higher.
Yeah, 32 points. Okay. All right, so Kaine rushes up right next to Vola and just starts punch, wailing into this big goopy mess.
It's like punching Jello.
Yeah. Bits of it is just flying away from you. And it doesn't say anything about unarmed attacks. So on this, I'm just going to say that you're punching it at such a high rate, knocking the acid away from you, that it's not being able to set into your skin and cause you damage.
It's kind of like Oobleck.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
So just pieces flying off of it, hitting the ground and becoming useless. It is now Sifos' turn. Leofin, you're next.
Okay. I want to run up to kind of around the general crowd of my friends. I pull out my Cube of Force.
Okay.
And I hit the Hex. The total coverage.
Okay. To the point where it's just covering Kaine and Vola?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're...
how big is the...
15 feet. It's a 15-foot square.
Okay. That'll work.
So everybody's in it except for Theo, who is in the hall.
Yeah.
Who's like, nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. It's
we have total
It's
protection.
Like, it's like the same thing he used to keep us safe from the avalanche.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Now it's 5 charges.
Sifos rushes in, gets just close enough, and smashes his box, creating a large box of force that will block out anything from coming in.
Run! Now!
Can we
Jesus.
move through the box?
You can move a total of 15 feet away from. You're like right at the edge of the box. You can move to the other edge of the box right now.
Oh,
Like
okay.
you're
I was
stuck in the
like,
confines
Can
of
we
it,
leave the
but-
box?
Yeah, no, everything is stuck
Inside.
and nothing can get in.
Okay, cool.
All right, Leofin, it is your turn. You and Birdie are at the edge of the box that is closest to the entrance. But
All right. I'm going to go ahead and.
But that didn't go like you thought it would, did it, Leo?
No. And should we run past it?
Oh God, your hair's all messed up.
Will the box push away the cube?
no.
Okay.
All of us just running through it. It's like,
yeah, that's also before.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and cast Frostbite on the cube.
Okay.
It's
Go right ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as you, this is a cantrip, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as you let out the attack, it crashes up against the other side of the wall.
Oh, it works both ways.
And,
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing in, nothing out.
All right.
This isn't a Rhine shield.
Yeah. If
Well, I
this
could
was,
make it
there is a particular setting on the box that just blocks out all
spells.
blocks out all spells. There's one that blocks out all inorganic,
So we can't
all
do anything
organic.
To it now.
Yeah.
It's not true.
I mean, I can change it up if I need to, but
We just need to
We need to.
leave
Yeah.
because it's not big enough to follow us through that hole.
Okay,
hopefully.
let's leave then.
Can
And
we go through the water? Maybe.
I will say that to people and suggest moving towards the exit.
Okay. You're just kind of pressing up against the wall, like, okay, come on, let's go, let's go.
There wasn't a passageway behind it, was there? Or is there?
Passageway behind
That
it.
we could
behind the
see?
cube.
There was. Hold on. Behind the cube, no, it was just a complete chamber.
Oh, yeah,
dead
no,
ends.
let's get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Okay. It is now the cube's turn,
Watch
and
out.
the cube moves just the only little bit of movement it can, and just presses up against the wall. Like,
Like it's just starting to envelop the corners a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. You can hear the tink of one of the long swords, like, tinking against the wall of this invisible wall. And it's just... Okay.
That's not terrifying.
Now it is... Vola's turn.
I go to the other edge of the box, and I'm just like cursing out each and every one of these fuckers in orc.
Okay.
I don't know why you're cursing me out.
To speed this up, I'm assuming everybody just wants to get out.
Actually, I just want to sit
Yes.
right down. I'm just kidding.
We would all like to leave, please.
I sit down and make everyone suffer.
I've had enough time in the gelatinous fun cube room.
Okay. So,
It gets one more ray of frost before I leave.
okay, that's fine. So, just go ahead and roll for attack on that.
Okay. 8 points of damage for frost damage.
You killed it.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead and that.
As it's like, he gets hit again, you see some ice like crust over portions of it, and y'all eventually are just leaving this chamber, and it's slowly moving towards you. Which way you're going? You can go back the way you came, or you can go through the water to your left.
Planning to go through the water to my left.
Yeah, through the water.
Through the
Okay.
water.
Sorry, as soon as we start going through the water, I killed the cube.
Okay.
And the disengage.
As y'all begin starting to go down into this tunnel, this one does go completely underneath, and whoever the last one is, you can see the cube starting to move quicker. It's still pretty slow, and it's still coming in y'all's direction.
Ooh, can it fit through the passageway that we left from? Or is it too big?
Y'all are... It's like the passageway that y'all are in, out of the chamber into the tunnel, is still around like 4 feet wide, 7 feet tall.
Oh, okay.
And I'm imagining it just going... well, since I'm usually in the back, fuck it, another ray of frost.
Okay.
It will not catch up to us.
Just roll for the hit.
Alright. 10 points of frost damage. And then again, 5 feet of movement for the gelatinous cube.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill this thing eventually.
It slows down, and are you going into the tunnel, or are you just...
I'm following them, yeah.
Okay.
So,
Alright, so, as your party continues with a light off into the dancing flames, just barely lighting your path forward, are you still holding up, like, you still have your moon touch sword out?
Yep.
DL, I'm assuming you're still throwing out Dance the Light whenever.
yes.
Okay. Alright. Eventually, you come up to a path. The path breaches back up again. It's dry. You walk a little bit further. There is a path to your left. There's a path to your right that goes underwater again. And a path straight forward that kind of curves around. The path to the left looks like it goes for a little while, and you can see the ceiling kind of dipping back down as if there's more water.
Are there any markings on the floor or anything?
Here, no.
Okay, good. I was like, did we loop around?
Through the water! My intuition hasn't been wrong.
I hate him. I hate him so much, guys. I really do.
Didn't you almost get Leofin eaten by a...
No, Leofin almost got Leofin eaten by a gelatinous cube.
Yeah, I might have realized that a bit too late.
I put the
but
blame
going-
on both of you.
But going through the water seemed to
It's worked out well so far.
be alright, at least.
So, One more time. One is slightly downward sloping and toward the water, and that one's to the left, right?
That one is... There's one immediately to your right.
Okay. There's one
The
immediately to our
one
right.
to the left travels for a little bit and then slopes down as if there's probably more water.
Okay.
And then there's one that is straight ahead that curves around and out of sight, but it looks like a dry path as far as you can see.
I think we should go straight on this one.
I break some twigs and let's go straight.
Everybody hurts.
Alright, so as the party travels down this path, it's curving for quite a while. You've been walking for probably around 5 minutes, feels like. And eventually, after a curve to the other direction, you come to another body of water. It's looks like the tunnel descends down into the water again.
And there's no branch off. It's just
Nope.
keep going straight. All right. Here we go.
Yay, breathe water.
Everybody enters the water, and
Blah, 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 blah.
you can immediately see that there is a tunnel. There's a path to your left and a path to your right. Right? You can speak normally.
I still do it anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
to the right. Okay. We went left last time. If we go right this time, and then the next one we come up on, we go straight.
Okay. How are y'all proceeding?
Dio's on the back.
Okay.
I'll go
I want to be in the
first.
middle.
You have taken a bunch of damage. Birdie goes first. You're right behind her.
Okay. So, Birdie, Leofin. Is it
Right behind her. I mean, right behind her.
who's behind Leofin?
Vola, do you want to be in the middle?
Okay.
I'll let Vola go next.
So Vol's next. They'll have... Where's Kanye going to be in this?
I like to be right behind Vola.
Okay.
I'll
So
be right in front of Dio.
Vola, Syphos, and then Dio.
Mm.
You
Vola.
travel...
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I was going to say Vola, Kaine.
Kanye, Syphos, Dio. Yeah. You travel down the right, and as you're... Are you swimming? Walking? I mean, with you being able to breathe water, you can just like suck in water and just be like, okay, stroll down this
I
tunnel.
guess Dio will just walk.
Scrolling. Yeah, we're walking. It's a little easier, I guess.
Dio's fully submerged, so what the fuck is he?
All of us
We
are
all
submerged.
are at this
I mean,
point.
you're all moving pretty slowly because you are walking through water. You're at half speed. It's difficult. Who would have thunk this is difficult terrain?
What? I
Yeah.
don't believe it.
Who dares?
I
Actually,
some
Dio's
shenanigans.
moving just fine because he has mobile. Remember, difficult terrain doesn't affect those who have mobile.
I'm not sure if this counts.
No, in
For
water, unless you have a
underwater.
swim speed, you're at half movement.
Yeah.
Hold on. Where is the feature of mobile?
In your feats and traits.
and
Okay,
traits.
well I'm not seeing it.
You still have a swim speed, dude.
I was
I'm
about
not
to,
swimming though.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
technically
I'm
speaking.
gonna have to look at this one.
Yeah.
But
So anytime we're submerged in water, we're technically moving on a swim speed.
It's only if I'm using the dash action.
okay. So as y'all are walking at the bottom of this ravine, Leofin, you have your passive perception. It does open up quite a bit here, and off to the right there is a tunnel that opens up immediately up into a chamber, and you can see 3 creatures swimming through the water. Look really... At first you confuse them for people until a little bit of the light is able to reach them, and you can see that they have tentacles running off of their head and fins coming off of their arms. Their feet are flipperish and their skin is fish-like, and they're swimming around in intricate designs. And that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
Oh no! Pull
Well,
on Birdie's shoulder, like Birdie.
okay, what?
How would drinking a health potion underwater work?
You pretty much have to like unstop her and completely cover it, and I just suck it in.
Pull the stopper with your teeth. Hey y'all, Jonathan here. Thanks for listening to the Ring of Contrarians podcast. New episodes come out on the 8th, 16th, and 24th of every month. You can listen to us anywhere fine podcasts are found, and on YouTube. Check us out on Twitter and Facebook @ofcontrarians. See y'all next time.